Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to work out someone's age if you know their date of birth using Excel. So let's get right to it. You'll see a link to the file that I'm showing you in the description below, so if you need to follow along, by all means do. It's something that's relatively straightforward, but just a few things that of course you need to watch. So if you can see on my screen here, I've got a list of random names and a list of dates of birth. And before you get too confused, some of you might be thinking what's going on with these dates. They're in European format because I'm in the UK. This works equally well if you're using US date format. So we go day, month, year, and of course some places go month, day, year. This will work either way, provided your region settings are correct. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously make this into a table. If you watch my other videos, you'll know why that's important. So I'm pressing Ctrl T to make this into a table, and I'm going to add an extra column which is going to be age in years. So I'm going to just widen that column up. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to look at how far it is from the day that we're given to today's date. And Excel in the more recent versions allows you to do that relatively straightforward. So I'm going to do equals because I want to put a formula in. Now I want to get today's date, so I'm going to use a function in Excel or a formula in Excel called today. So I'm going to type in today, and if I press enter, you can see it's giving today. Now you might think, well, that doesn't look like today. Well, that's because this is in a number format. And if I change it to a date, today is the 10th of August 2021 when I'm making this video. So the first thing is to use that, but I don't just want that date because that's no use. What I want to do is find the difference between that date and the date of birth. So I'm going to put minus because I want to find the difference, date of birth. Now bizarrely it comes up with a list of random dates, which is no use to anyone. So I'm going to put it back to number, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, what are those numbers all about? Well, those numbers are actually the number of days between those two dates. So I can see Michelle Holiday was born 10,104 days ago. Now that's not very useful because we don't want the number of days that Michelle was born. Of course we want to know how many years old she is. So that's no good, so I'm going to go up to the formula, and I wanted to tell me the number of years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put brackets around what I've got there so far. Now that won't alter anything, it will stay the same. Now what I'm going to do is divide by 365, the number of days in a year. Now when you do that, this tells me how many years. So 27.68 years. Now, in all likelihood, for purposes of what most people will want, they don't need the decimal. Now, it might be tempting to just go, well, I'll go here and use the decreased decimal. But notice when you do that, it puts Michelle up to 28. Well, she's not, she's 27 because her birthday hasn't passed yet. So I don't want to just round, I actually want to round down. And so there's a function or formula in Excel which will do that, and it's sneakily called round down. So how that works is if I type round down, you can see there's an option here, round down a number. So I click round down, I'm going to put a bracket and then go to the end, and I want 0 decimal places. Now we're almost there. Now I just want to get rid of all these zeros. So now I can decrease the decimal. You can see here it's now decreased. I'm going to center it. I'm going to make it look like the rest. And there we've got the age in years. So again, just a quick recap. We round down because if someone hasn't had their birthday yet, we always round down even if it's the day before their birthday. We found the difference between today's date and the date of birth we had, and we divided up by 365 to make sure that it gave us the years and not the number of days. So hopefully you found that useful. Again, pause the video, you can download the file from the description and just see if you can get it to do what I've done. Follow along if you haven't already. If you did find this useful, please subscribe to the channel, click the like button and click the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you again on Show Me Tech Tips.